Hey planner friends, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is Man with the Plans, and we are back for a plan with me for the week of December 2nd, Monday through Sunday, December 8th, 2019. And I'm in my Erin Condren neutral hourly here. This has been one of my favorite collections this year. The neutral kaleidoscope is definitely my jam, and this again, as I mentioned, is a Man with the Plans. And so we are fully in the holiday season here, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the way. We've had Thanksgiving, Black Friday has come and gone, and so what I figured I'd do this year, since we've got so much happening here, I'm gonna use just this plain old navy Chris Ann Designs weekly starter kit. I love these. These were actually my first sort of foray into using Chris Ann Designs, getting a feel for sort of which things I liked, which things I didn't, which things worked for me. So this will be really fun, sort of get back into the habit and use just sort of a neutral monochrome view the entire week. A lot going on this week, just some travel, especially on Monday today that as I'm filming this, I'll be flying home back to Minneapolis. There's a whole lot of stuff that has to happen, but it's all good things, so can't really be mad about it. So the first thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and put in those fun weather stickers. Ordinarily, I use a set that I got from Amazon, but this time, since I only take like a pared down set of what I need when I go home, Chris Ann Designs has these adorable ones. They're from their At Michael's collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down all of the different stickers for what the weather is like, and then I will sort of follow up with where we're headed and the temperatures and all that good stuff. So it's raining today here in New York / snowing. It's kind of gross, but I'm hoping my flight won't get delayed on my way back. We're gonna go ahead and add also, all right, fine, you just stay there then. It's gonna be partly cloudy that day. Wednesday is gonna be sunny. So the weather in here is gonna be split up with, this is New York, and then the rest of the week is gonna be Minneapolis, just because I'll be flying back. I like to keep tabs on where I'm going and when I'm headed. And then, as I feel like we're hitting that time of year where things start to get chilly and the clouds roll in, it's gonna be partly cloudy for most of the week, and it's also starting to get a little chilly, so hooray. I'm fortunate that I missed the giant snowstorm that happened in Minnesota and Wisconsin and everybody in the Midwest for the Thanksgiving holiday. I got out on Monday and it snowed Wednesday, and then I believe it snowed again during the Gopher game. Sorry guys, rest in peace. But there's always next season to get the axe back. But anyway, moving through the rest of the week, partly cloudy, and then all clouds on Sunday. So yeah, that's the week in terms of the weather. I'm gonna go ahead and add the high and low temperatures today for me to just remember. So in New York, it's gonna be between 30 and 38, which is kind of toasty. And then Minnesota for the rest of the week, 29 is the low, 35. And then we've got 21 to 35. And this is where it gets a wee bit chilly. We got a low of 15. But we're still in the positive numbers, so I'm still happy about that. The high of 34. Then Friday is going to be a low of 14 and a high of 20. Saturday is going to be, it's going to be balmy on Saturday, 31 to 36. And then on Sunday is going to be a low of 14 to 33. Now, I'm about to commit planner sacrilege. I don't have a blue Pilot permanent pen for these, so I'm gonna be using a black Sharpie, so it's gonna be blue and black ink. I apologize in advance. I know, I can't believe I'm doing this to you all. But I think it will be okay. I think we'll make it through. So in terms of stuff that has to happen today, I will be taking the train to JFK Airport and flying home. So I'm just gonna kind of go this way and just say travel to Minnesota. Keep it simple. That'll include multiple modes of transportation. And I'm weird and I always like to get to the airport earlier rather than later, so I'm leaving my house at around 2:45. My flight's not until 7:30, but I want to just make sure that I don't have to worry about all sorts of stuff. It's one of those things where, especially with like after holiday stuff, I just like to give myself plenty of time to meander through security and all of those things. You know what I'm gonna do? I have some Yeah, so I have this navy washi here. I actually don't remember where this came from. I must have left it here the last time, and it's actually perfect. It matches absolutely identically, so no complaints out of me. So let's go ahead and put this down. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, I have gotten to a point now where when I travel, I make it as carefree as possible. Give myself plenty of time. Don't expect anything, because you know what? It's this time of year with the weather, it's unpredictable. So you can't really be mad at the airline because they're not doing it on purpose, right? That's not their end goal. And you also can't rely on, you know, making alternative plans in the moment. So for me, I just take the pressure off completely and I sort of just let it go and just enjoy the fact that I'm there, find myself a coffee or a meal or something, and just kind of, you know, I'll edit some of these videos. It'll all work itself out in the end. I'm gonna use this once more with Love Little Guys. There's a cute little suitcase dude. I will tack him on there up top. And then at the bottom, I'll also do the fun little blue plane. I just love these, they're so cute. I got them during the Go Wild collab sale. So that's mostly what's gonna be happening when I get to the airport, and I am gonna work from home a little bit during the day here. And for those of you that don't know, I travel when I go home with like a subset of stickers here, and I have my Chris Ann Designs binder, and then the plans. It's so cute. And so I'm just gonna find something that matches the rest of this here, and we'll kind of just go from there. So not a whole lot happening today. I'm all packed and ready to go, minus my camera and my planner goodies, so, you know, something I should be working on here and coming up pretty soon. But ultimately, my time home was wonderful. It was good to see everybody. So, and then what I'll do here is I'll also take one of these emails stickers and just kind of place that down over here to add just a little bit of color. Not a whole lot happening today on Monday. I'm leaving it wide open for the travel, really not worrying about it. I'm gonna sort of hold on to the seat of my pants when it comes to the Delta and just kind of see where we go. However, Tuesday, we're back to business as soon as we hit the ground, and I have a facilitation that I need to take care of with a coworker of mine. And so let's see here. So I've got these little color block things here. So we've got our facilitation, and that's gonna be, I believe, from 8:30 to noon. So it's kind of an all morning affair, which I am not looking forward to, but it's just one of those things where, like, depending on how delayed my flight is, like, holy moly, this could be a party. But so we'll do this here. There we go, perfect. So then after that facilitation, at some point, I'm gonna have to go and get myself some groceries. Just like the staple basics, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna put on one of these little guys here, meal plan and grocery shop. It's one of those things where, like, my fridge is completely empty from when I traveled, so I'm trying to fill it with enough stuff to get me through the week. And my thought is that I'll do groceries after. So I have a meet tonight, well, not tonight, Tuesday night. So if I plan the groceries out ahead of time, I can pick them up on the way back. So I'll add this down here. The meet's at 6, and it's only like 10 teams or something, and they're doing one routine each, so it should go fairly quickly, hopefully. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put a hot mess mug by the facilitation, just because I know I'm gonna be a little bit behind the 8 ball. These are from Small Town Grace. I actually got them at a D-stash from the Minnesota Platter Annex, which was a lot of fun. I think it was September, October, I can't remember. But so I did that. And I'm also gonna take a sticker desk from Coffee Break Planner and just kind of lay that down here to fill in some time. That's better. And I know for a fact that I have meal plan stickers here somewhere. I saw it, here we go. So these are Blue Scooter Press, and they're so cute. So I'm gonna do a time to meal plan sticker on the top part of this. And then I'm going to get one of these guys that says time to shop. And I will stick that on the bottom. So my hope is that if I bring my reusable bags to the meet, I can just kind of go ahead and sneak down there after the meet is over with and just stop by Cub Foods or something like that and get what I need to make it through the day. So for me, this will be playing catch up mostly during the day with emails. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. it's one of those things I feel like after a holiday you're always trying to like settle back in and figure out what you need to do and what's been missing and what's gone on since you've left the building. I'm pretty confident that all the projects I'm working on are in a decent place, but it's just one of those things where I'd like to know. So we've got the emails. The next thing I'm going to put in here is the actual meet that we have going on. So let me go ahead and add a sticker for that. And so we'll also use some of these too. And we'll just put the roll. I'm actually not judging, I'm kick count timing. And and we're in the South Metro for Tuesday's meet. And I left my little dance shoe stickers in Minneapolis, but you know, I will make sure to place one of those down here at some point. The only fun part, and I use fun in quotes, is just traffic in general. Getting outside of Minneapolis on a weeknight is always a party, if you will, but it's something that, you know, I've just gotten used to over time. So then Wednesday is a pretty open day for me as well. We have a meeting from 1 to 3 that we have pretty much every single week for about a couple months now, which is good. We're sort of in our groove and people will understand what we're up to and where we're going. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. But the nice part is that I'll be able to work from home the majority of the day and really be able to, again, make sure my inbox is clean and, you know, good to go. And at some point later in the evening, I'm going to need some project management work to be done. So, and that's for my side gig. Now the interesting thing will be vlogging through a work day. As you can see, I'm doing Vlogmas right now. And so that will be super interesting to just get used to doing vlogging throughout the day. Like, it's not a huge deal with the camera and everything, but it is just taking a second to like get used to it. I think that's the most interesting part. I think what I'm gonna do here is along the bottom, I'm just gonna do a band of washi to remind me that Vlogmas is happening. Are we at time? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. It's not something that I ever thought I would be really doing on this channel, but it's something that I've been really, really enjoying. So, you know, hey, you never know. This washi also cuts very nicely. I don't know where it came from, but I'm loving it. It's coming back in my carry-on, I've decided already. So the idea behind Vlogmas is that you'll get a video from me every single day for the month of December. Up until Christmas, I will say. I might go a little bit after that because I am enjoying it so far. We'll see how much I'm enjoying it in the midst of the travel nightmare that will be happening later today. I probably shouldn't call it a nightmare. I'm like putting out negative energy. But anyway, it'll be fun to be able to sort of catalog for you guys sort of days in the life of me and what I'm up to and all that good stuff. So let's add a fun sticker here. It's funny, you don't realize like how unusual it is to be talking to yourself in a camera for most of the day, but it is pretty fun. All right, so that's gonna wrap up most of the first half of the week. There's a lot of open space, which is exciting. I'm gonna need to be able to fit in some workouts because I've kind of put my health on the wayside, and after the marathon, I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's gonna be a goal of mine. Let me zoom in a little bit more as well. Perfect, okay. So moving into Thursday, I believe it's another like light workload day. Yeah, I don't have much going on. So Thursday, I'm getting coffee with my boss's boss. This was a really sweet, I did a presentation at the all managers meeting, and so they wanted to sort of just like thank me for doing that. So they were like, let's get you some sort of beverage from Caribou, which I thought was really sweet of them. So I believe it's this time. Okay, and then I've got these fun coffee cups from Chris Ann Designs. This is the ones at Michael's. And actually, let's go ahead and do a silver foil one up top. And then I think, even though I wrote down coffee, it says coffee date, so I might as well just use that one, right? That font is way prettier than the one I could have written, so. And then later on that evening, I have another meet where I will be judging. So again, this is thankfully another local one, which is cool. I don't have to do a lot of driving, but I need to be there, I believe, between 5 and 5:30, so we'll kind of just put it here. And I believe there's a little car sticker. Yeah, there's 2 of them. So I'm going to tack those on top here. And I'm going to do the other one as well, because don't want me to forget that there's driving involved. Although, you know, you think at this point I would remember. Cute. I'm really loving the like monochromatic look of this whole thing. It's really working for me right now. All right, so then that's gonna wrap up Thursday. There's not a whole lot going on, which is nice because I feel like after being just away from home, and not that I don't love spending time with my parents, but being away just gets to you after a while. It's nice to be able to be back and relax and not worry about anything. The other thing is that I have to do payroll for my side gig on Wednesday. So what I'm gonna do here is take the payday sticker, because I pay myself then too, which is fun. And I will just sort of tack that down over here as a reminder. Moving into Friday, I have a meeting from 9 to 11, as we always do. And I put it a little bit behind the 9 o'clock hour and cover up the 8 because there is just some driving to, it's a meeting not, I normally walk to work, but it's not at my primary place of business, so it's a little bit of travel, just noting that. And then the rest of the day, there's gonna be some working from home and getting some other stuff done, so I'll kind of just write in those checklists, which, it's funny, the usual checklists aren't on here, which is, you can tell this kit's a little bit older. But for that, I think I'm just gonna look around here and see what I can come up with. So overall, not a ton of work meetings this week, but I think that's a good thing for me to be able to iron out and catch up and be ready for the holidays. I think it's just one of those times of year where you're constantly playing catch up with traveling and everything like that. Okay, so we've got the royal blue here, and we'll do one of these until around the 4 o'clock hour, which means that I've got a lot of time this weekend. Moving into Saturday, we have another competition. Thankfully, this one again is local, and I'm judging, so I think we need to be there super early. And that's 8 a.m. That'll be fun though. I always love a good way to spend a Saturday is with dance, and especially when it's cold, you know, there's just nothing better. So I'll cover up. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll washi tape this whole thing down because it's gonna take up most of the day, which is totally fine. There's no harm or foul behind it. More dance is always better than less dance, in my opinion. So we'll kind of mark off from here. The unfortunate part is I won't really be able to vlog much while I'm there, so I'll kind of do like in the car, and then other than that, there's not a whole lot else I can do. I think we should be done around 3 or 4, so I'll put that there. And thankfully the drive is super short, so it's not a huge deal. But, all right, so we've got our meet on Saturday, and then we also have Saturday evening, which is fun. So like a lot of free time, maybe I can actually catch up with some friends and have some drinks because it's been a minute. And then, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put the sticker down for chores, this cute little hexagon guy. And just get some stuff done when I get home. So I feel like there's laundry, come on. Cleaning out my bathroom, just like, you know, get in there. Dust, vacuum. Which, hey, I've learned you need to do the dusting before you do the vacuuming. Great, so I'll put that there. Then I'll add the little laundry machine, washing machine guy here. Perfect, and then we'll be able to check off all those as we're done. And then for Sunday, I really don't have anything going on, which is fun. But for me, this is gonna be catching up on videos and meal prepping and grocery shopping, the usual shenanigans that takes place for me. And this will be a full week shop, so it'll be the whole like meal plan, prep, the whole 9 yards. Generally I go to Trader Joe's and Aldi, so that'll be a lovely way to spend a Sunday, sorry. And generally I like to do this in the morning. The earlier I go, especially at Aldi, I feel like the produce selection is a bit better. Okie dokie, there you go. And I'm gonna go back to, aren't these cute? These are the Blue Scooter Press. They're just little like grocery sacks with all sorts of delicious things in there, like a baguette and carrots and all sorts of good stuff. So I'll place them down here. And then I know I have other stickers somewhere. Here they go. And this one says time to prep. So we'll put that further down here because you know that there's going to be some meal prepping done. And then last but certainly not least, I like to do my edit, upload stuff from YouTube, from filming, even though I'll be doing that all week long. Alright, well, camera died so I had to charge quick, but really, this week is pretty much done. Let's flip the week out. All I'm going to have to do here is go ahead quickly in and add the final touches here, which along the sidebar, as you can see, we don't really have checklists this week, which is okay. But I'm gonna add the to do and the to go over here so that I can just write some things down as a list. Perfect. And then the last one is to go. Space that one a little bit further down. And this way, throughout the week, I will be able to just jot some stuff down, some places I need to be. Like something I need to do right now that I already thought of is I need to order Christmas cards. I haven't gotten around to that this year, and usually there's a great Cyber Monday deal, so maybe that's something I can do while waiting for my flight. And then the last thing I want to do here is do a date cover-up for the December 2019 thing. I don't know why, but I'll go ahead and do that. And then what I'll do is I'll put in a fun little quote there. But that's gonna about wrap up this week. Let's zoom out all the way and take a look at how fun the spread is. Not too shabby for the fact that I'm filming from my parents' house here in New York. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It does help the channel out. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button so you can see all my content in your feed as soon as it's published. Not gonna say that I have a formal filming schedule anymore. I know it was something I tried for a long time, but generally you'll get one planner related video and one financial video every single week. Don't forget that this month, actually I'll be doing Vlogmas, so expect to vlog every single day. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great week and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, planner friends.